Well guys, welcome back to Linda's Pantry. So today I'm gonna do a turkey dinner. I have a little 10-pound turkey that I had in the freezer. I've thawed it out in my refrigerator for a couple of days, and I'm gonna spatchcock this turkey and inject it. So if this brings you along, and I hope it does, go give me a thumbs up somewhere along the way, share this video on your Facebook page. Go down in the About section below and check out the links that I've left for you. I've left my Facebook page as well as my Wild Tree website where you can shop for all natural, organic products. No preservatives ever in any of our stuff. All right, let's go make a turkey. All right, so I've got my turkey all prepped and rinsed off, dried, took the insides out, got that for the dogs. And I'm going to put a glove on because it makes for easy transition to turn off the camera, all that. If I wasn't on camera, no, I wouldn't be wearing a glove necessarily, but clean hands, obviously. And I'm going to go ahead and pat this dry. I patted the other side dry. You want the outside as dry as possible because when we put our spices on, we want to be able to have them stick really well. And so now I've got my shears that I'm going to use to take this backbone out. And the reason I'm doing this is it just will help it cook a little bit faster, a little more even cooking. And so you're going to feel where the spine is and come right up beside it and start cutting. And that's really all there is to it. To spatchcocking a chicken or a turkey. And this backbone will be a fabulous soup starter. Same thing on the other side here. Now you can opt to keep the skin over to one side if you want, but so I'm going to continue to do this. I'll bring you back when I get this backbone. Okay, so I've got the whole backbone out, as you can see, and I'm just going to set this aside. And this makes excellent stock. So the next time you want to make stock, you know, if you save all this from chickens and turkeys in the freezer, then you can make this beautiful soup stock by cooking that down. So I will definitely save that. Get rid of the shears. We're good to go on that. Now I'm going to get a very sharp knife because what I've got here right now is this pretty flimsy turkey here who still had a little bit of an esophagus in there, which I don't want to eat that necessarily. So I'm going to go in here and get this split apart where we can lay it a little bit flatter. And there you go. Ouch. Just like that, break that breastbone. So once you've got this breastbone broken, then you can transfer it onto your baking sheet. And it's just going to allow for a little more even cooking because everything's going to be a little lower height, all that. And right now is an excellent time to go ahead and season the inside before we get to the outside of the bird. So I'm going to take my glove off and make my seasoning blend. And I'm just going to drizzle down about 2-3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, good olive oil. We want organic olive oil. We want salt, pepper, whatever seasoning you like on turkey. I absolutely love traditional seasonings. I've got some pepper, fresh ground black pepper. I ground a whole ramekin of it today. And then I've got, this is Emerald's turkey rub. I love it. It's got all the flavors of the holidays. Not that we're trying to mimic the holidays, but it'll be a really good spice blend. So I want about a tablespoon in there. Get a fork out. And you've just got this nice baste to go with. All those spices will rehydrate in that oil as well. Now we're going to get a basting brush and brush the inside here. I don't want to, it'll perfume the meat, I don't want to leave any seasoning out. We want this really flavorful, but yet keep it really, really moist. So this will help all of it. Okay, set that aside. Now I'm going to transfer my turkey over to the cookie sheet that I've got lined with foil and parchment. Look at that bad boy. And we'll get that out of the way. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and get this positioned correctly. I want this just like this, okay? And we're gonna inject it. And see how nice, we've really got it nice and even. I'm gonna go ahead and put these wings up underneath the whole bird. And there you go. Get her nice and even. And wipe my hands here. Let's give it a rinse with some soapy water. And I'm going to put my butter jalapeno injectable marinade in a bowl so I don't contaminate the whole thing, just in case I don't use it all. And I'm going to give it a little taste, finger taste. Wow, that's really good. It's going to be awesome. And so you're just going to go in and poke a hole in the leg and start pumping it up. Go different directions so you get really good penetration there in the breast meat. And even the wings, get them pumped up. Why not? Okay, so we've got it all injected, everything's plumped up. I used about half of that bottle for this 10-pound turkey. And we're gonna go ahead, pour our seasoning blend and get it all basted, get it in the oven, 325 degrees for about 3.5 hours. And I will baste it with some butter a little bit later on when I get to the browning process. But for now, it's going to be this mixture. And like I said, if it gets to start browning too much, too quickly, I'll cover a loose sheet of parchment over the top to keep it from getting too brown too fast. So there you go. We'll be back when I'm taking it out of the oven. Have the turkey in here 2 hours. And I put some parchment over it because, as you can see, it was starting to get brown. And now I'm going to baste some of the juices that are on the bottom. Just baste that over the top, basically. You can tip your pan if you want. I don't think I have to. And baste it now until it's completely done. Look how gorgeous. Okay, look at our beautiful turkey is done. It's absolutely fabulous. I've let it rest for 15 minutes, and it was in there for 3.5 hours. And it's just perfect. I got it to an internal temperature of 165, and I feel like that's perfect resting time. It still kind of goes up in temperature, and it's going to be delicious. So, that being said, we're going to get some of this cut. And look how easy this leg moves. You can tell by that it's done. I mean, it's pulling right away, right there. This leg pulling right away. If it wasn't done, you wouldn't get that. So we're gonna get this carved up and on a plate. I'm gonna give you a taste test right now because we want to eat dinner and we're watching a really good show, and I don't want to mess things up. So I'm gonna cut into the breast meat right now, and you're just gonna cut down. And what I like to do is take the whole thing off, which is pretty easy when you spatchcock this, because you've taken out a big portion. Take that whole piece of breast meat off, and then you're going to cut into it and give everybody a slice with some skin, which is what I've got there. And I'm just going to cut a piece of this right on top and show you how nice. Oh, it's so moist and juicy, and I can't wait to taste how the marinade came out, because injecting it just makes it all better. So absolutely perfect. It's moist and tender. You get a background heat of jalapeno, more of the flavor of jalapeno than heat, and then you get this crispy skin with this piece of turkey right there. Wow. Well, we can't wait. Uh-oh. Might have given me the hiccups. So we're having a super healthy, delicious salad with my black grape vinaigrette, which I'll show you a video of that, and this turkey and a cauliflower mash, and we're going to call it good. Watch TV the rest of the night and love on each other. All right, guys. I hope this inspires you. I hope it brings you back. And if it does, you know, hit like and go share it on your Facebook page. And we'll, I'll bring you along for the next turkey. Delicious. God bless.